would like to thank Shubh Vichar for inviting me here and giving me an opportunity to share this space with incredible women out here. When I got the invite yesterday, it made me think about my own journey. I, for the first time, pondered about what I have achieved in life, and it also made me reflect on, made me think about, is my story really a successful one? And when I gave it a thought, I realized that professionally, what I have achieved today as a sports journalist with Times of India is something that I never thought about achieving, even in my wildest dream. As a growing kid, I was an avid cricket lover and used to give so many hours watching cricket matches. And today, as the things have turned around, I really get the opportunity, a lot of ample amount of opportunities to interact with those legendary players, to write about their stories, to question them on their decisions, and doing all this really make me feel that whatever I have achieved so far is something I would have, something I always wanted, and it's actually a surreal feeling. Given that I started my schooling in Bharatpur, which is a small district of Rajasthan, it was very difficult for me when we came here to Jaipur to acclimatize to the situation here, to the school environment here, and it even took a toll on my health to an extent that my academics started suffering. But then somehow when I entered college, I decided that this is a time for self-improvement, and I decided to give my 100% to building my personality and learning from others. So when I passed out from my masters, I ended up as a class topper, which I feel was something I couldn't have achieved if I wouldn't have given my 100% to improvement to the improvement in my personality. And when I entered sports journalism, I realized that, like ma'am said, that it's not about men and women. We can't actually ignore men's contribution around us. So I'll say all my bosses, first in DNA, Siddharth Bose, and now Kunal Majumdar, both of these bosses, they bagged me throughout, but also there were men who wanted to pull me down, but thankfully because of my bosses who were males, because of their support, I could reach to this standard, to this level of journalism, which was not possible if they weren't around. So I would also like to thank men around me for being that kind of support, that kind of a pillar for women who, though they don't need any support as such, but still having them around is something I'll say it's a big plus, and I think they also feel the same. Women being around them and helping them grow as a person in their careers and personally also. So I think it's a mutual thing, and Women's Day should be celebrated not just by women but also by men, and I think all of us here would, you guys would agree with me on that, and I would like to end by saying Happy Women's Day. And guys, I'm really nervous because this is for the first time, and I think when I ask questions to cricketers, it's rather easy, but coming here and speaking in a very formal manner is actually making me shiver. So I really don't know why it's happening to me, because it doesn't happen when I'm doing my work, when I'm out on the field. But today I'm really nervous, but at the same time I'm embarrassed also, because I'm speaking of women and I should be confident enough. Ideally, I should be confident enough while talking about women and their growth and success stories, but I can't help it. So pardon all the hiccups and all the nervousness. Happy Women's Day to all.